going on, guys? J-Hoy back with you today. Today's video is something out of the normal for my channel. Now usually there'd be an NHL video at least twice a week or at least once a week as of recently, but this video has been long overdue and I need to get around to making it, so I finally am. So if you can tell, I'm kind of a little bit sick right now and I don't really feel too great, but want to keep you guys informed and give you guys the updates. So this gameplay is from a little while ago. It's my personal best ever kills on Black Ops 3. I end up choking the 100 bomb, but I get really close. So today's video, I just want to talk to you guys after making some really MLG plays, jump around and killing this guy in the back. But to give you guys some updates, my channel has been pretty vacant recently due to some personal matters that I had to deal with and some other things that I don't want to get into, but my channel is back and I look forward to making it. But what happened when I was gone was basically, long story short, I know it's an 8-minute long video, but I still want to get into it pretty shortly. But basically, NHL recently hasn't been too good to me. Now, it hasn't been that the game broke or my Xbox broke. That didn't happen. Basically, when I get into playing Hockey Ultimate Team, which is basically where all my videos come from, is Hockey Ultimate Team, I usually am in Division 1. Now, if anybody knows anything about NHL and Hockey Ultimate Team and Division 1, then they'll know that Division 1 is like the worst thing ever, right? If you play in Divisions 2 through 10, whether you're a really good player or a really bad player, or you use everything to exploit to try to get to win, or whether you actually play with skill and play really well, then you know that Division 1 is by far the worst. Now here's the main reason why. When you get into Division 1, or no, let's backtrack to Division 2 real quick. When I'm in Division 2, and I absolutely smoke guys, outplay guys, absolutely annihilate guys, and then win Division 2 like 9-0, and then win the title and get a bunch of coins and everything. How does that compare to getting in Division 1 and completely flipping it to I get annihilated, I get destroyed, I can barely score, and I just get annihilated every game? So what's the difference between Division 2 and Division 1, when sometimes in Division 2 I play better teams than in Division 1? Now, I don't change any of my strategies, any of my lines, any of my anything, unless I get some really good player, which doesn't happen usually. But I don't change anything, don't change my playstyle, don't change anything, and I still get destroyed. Now, I win occasionally. Now, occasionally is, I should even say rarely, because I don't win too often in Division 1. I usually just lose like 1 in 8, and then I go back to Division 2, absolute dominate, then I go back to Division 1. So now, how does that make sense to anybody? It doesn't to me. But I've been kind of thinking about new videos I can bring to my channel. Now, if you guys remember back to NHL 15, I did a bunch of Be a GM stuff, and I had my brother come into it, and it was really fun. But it got kind of stale about halfway through, because it was kind of the same thing, was repetitive over and over and over again, and nothing really changed. Now, I know Be a GM mode is kind of like that, and I kind of wish EA would make a good game to where you could have fun in every single game mode and not get bored of it. Now, me being more of an offline gamer, playing, the Be a GM modes, Be a Pro modes, the, just the offline game modes like those, that basically that's all I play anymore, because Hockey Ultimate Team has been such crap to me. Now, I still love the game, and I still love playing it, but it makes me super frustrated when I get back in Division 1, no, it's time to redeem myself, but then that never happens. When I get in Division 1 and get smoked. In Division 1, everything bad that could possibly happen to me happens to me. Like, I don't get injured in games, or my contracts, are kind of running low right now. But when I get into games and get injured and, have guys be tired and all this other stuff in Division 1, but then I go back to Division 2, no one ever gets injured, my goalies never get tired. It's like, how's the balance there? Now, Division 1 is, for the top, supposed to be for the top players, but in NHL, it's the way, or it's who basically plays the more scumbaggy plays in the world. Now, I don't consider myself a bad player, like I've said a bunch of times. I don't consider myself a bad player. But when I get in Division 1, it seems like I am the worst player in the world. Now, I don't know if it's what I'm doing, how I'm playing, or what, but how does my style work against everybody but people in Division 1? Now, people in Division 1 have, usually pretty stacked teams. I'll have all the best players, and sometimes I'll come across full, Movember teams where every player is a Movember card or even a legend card. But I'll come across those type of teams, right? And my team has, I think, one special card in it. Johnny Gaudreau. He's on my top line playing alongside of, I don't remember, Kyle Turris and whoever my right wing is. Right? Now that seems like a okay first line, usually. But when you have all these special cards in the mix, then it seems like my team's terrible. But here's the thing that bugs me the most about EA and Hockey Ultimate Team. Is not Division 1, even though it's really irritating. It's not it's not the top thing. When I get in Division 1 and I have the best base card team you can possibly have, then someone else will have the same team but with special cards, and then the special cards are just gods, and then they just beat me. Right? It's not about how good they play or how they outplayed me or how much they outshot me or how many crap things happen. It's about who can play basically the worst that wins. Now, NHL is a game that you can take certain things and, I don't want to say exploit the game, but the way that the game runs, people exploit it to the max. Now, as this video is wrapping up, I kind of want to wrap up my topic so I don't keep ranting on it all day long, but NHL needs to fix Hockey Ultimate Team and fix how Division 1 plays and fix how the entire game plays, or else people are going to stop playing it. Because if you're not in Division 1 and you have absolutely the best team in the world, then you're not going to have a fun time. Basically that. But I have been having, fun times playing other games such as Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And I'm even curious to see if I want to go back to Advanced Warfare, play a little bit on there, and see if I still have my game there, just to go back and try old games. Now, I don't want to go back all the way to the 360, but I want to try new things and new games and try to bring some new life to my channel, because this just isn't working. But I ended up choking right here, 10 seconds left. I needed actually 5 kills, and I couldn't find anybody. And if I did it, I always got the assist. And I die right before. So anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment what you guys think, and I'll see you later.